Welcome, everybody. It's basketball time here. OSSAA Area Championship game. The Eagles face off against Hooker, number 4 versus number 7. This game is huge for the Eagles. If they win this game, they advance straight to state. If they lose, they play tomorrow. I don't want to play tomorrow. I have things to do tomorrow. The Eagles should win this basketball game. I say should because they also should have won handily versus Fairview. In that game, they only led in the last 20 seconds. If you watch that thriller of a game, hurt me for about the entire game other than the last 20 seconds. I was about to have a mini panic attack. But we're here now. Hennessey Eagles, Hooker Bulldogs, 250 away. Look, I was really confused for a second. I tried to go up to the OSSA rankings, and I guess I pulled up wrestling. Here we go. So one common matchup that I'm highlighting, and what I mean by that is both teams played Sayre, and the Eagles beat Sayre 51-26. Hooker beat Sayre 50-43. And I mean, I get it. Yeah, they still won the game, but the Eagles almost doubled Sayre's score, whereas Hooker was in a contested battle against Sayre. Now, I don't have the full context of that game. Maybe they led by 15, put the bench in, and Sayre decided to score a few points. Regardless, if that's any indication that the Eagles have the advantage, there you go. But we just watched the Hooker girls face off against the Merritt girls. Merritt 24-1 on the season. That girls team is no slouch. Their only loss is to Dale, who is number 1 in the state, and Hooker beat them so bad. I mean, Hooker dominated Dale. So, not Dale. Hooker dominated Merritt. So if that's any indication on how this game will go, I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy it. But we're a minute 10 away from starting this game. Area championship here at the Stride Event Center. Hennessey Eagles.tv, powered by Squirtle. I'm Taylor Ladwig, your cameraman, Aiden Harden. A few personal announcements of mine. I just released my first sports article over at surgesportsnetwork.com. You can either go there or you can just go to my dad's Facebook. I'm sure that he posted it. Actually, I know he posted it. But, yeah, pretty big for me. Writing a PGA Tour article right now that's already over 1,300 words long. It's going to be a pretty long script. If you don't want to watch this game and you kind of just want to recap, well, you're in luck. I write in-depth recaps of all these games over at All About Hennessey. It'll be posted sometime either tonight or tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't have to write another one until the state tournament next week. We will see. But the area tournament, the Eagles have only played 2 games so far. Maybe 2 or 3 games? 2 games, 3. Yeah, 3 games. They played with Tonga, Sayre, Fairview, now Hooker. And next, if they win this game, they're headed to the state tournament at the Big House in Oklahoma City. No, it's not Oklahoma City. It's like, isn't it Oklahoma City? Oh, no, it's on Fairgrounds. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I was thinking like Guthrie. And now, the 22-3 Eagles. Leighton Schultz, Seth Simonek, Hunter Weber, James Sims, J.L. Torres. headline a starting lineup this season that did not lose a single game at home, only lost 3 games, and none of those games did James Sims play first quarter to fourth quarter. 2 of those games, he didn't even play half the game. And 1 of the games, he didn't play the entire game. So what I'm saying is, in games that James Sims has played first quarter to fourth quarter, the Eagles are undefeated. Now, this is not saying James Sims is the decider of the Eagles' success, but when James Sims is playing well, the Eagles have not lost a game. It's safe to say that if James Sims is having a good night, the Eagles are having a good night. Their key player to watch for this matchup, Leighton Choate. Oh my goodness, if you watch that Fairview game, Leighton went off in the second half. I mean, he carried. So, Hooker wins the tip. And we're underway. Down low, Hooker will score on the first possession. I mean, you don't want another repeat of Fairview, I'll say that. But if Hooker decided to watch that film and saw how Fairview stopped the Eagles, let's hope it's not a repeat. James Sims tries to drive down low. He's going to get that one taken away. And pull-up shot, no good. Rebound goes to Hunter. And he goes to Leighton. Up the court to James. James, Euro step, and there's a travel. James Sims already not starting out hot. Down low, and Hooker's going to get another bucket. And there we go. Leighton Choate is going to be the first Eagle to get on the board. Hooker taking their time. Gonna try to go down low, and that one almost stolen away by Seth. It is stolen away by Seth. Good defense. Gonna go to James. Leighton now will push it up the court. They played in stride once this season, beat Luther by quite a bit. JL down low, and a foul. Oh man, trying to write this recap. It's not easy to do 2 things at once. Pull-up jumper by Hooker is good. A foul called. And that one taken away. Oh, goodness. And Hooker will score again. The Eagles, you can't do a repeat of this because last week, so I was saying in the fourth quarter, and mind you, I take full credit. I was so correct. Fairview would only lose that game if they made mental mistakes. And by mental mistakes, I mean turnovers that are completely unwarranted and travels, like turnovers in like either a travel or a bad pass or stolen away. And that's exactly what Fairview did. A travel, a bad pass, getting it stolen away, getting trapped, and Fairview lost the game because of that. You're not going to be able to do this versus Hooker. It's just, you're not going to. Hooker is much different than Fairview. Hooker is ranked number 7th in the state for 2A. Fairview is unranked. While Fairview probably deserves to be ranked, regardless, Hooker has played very good competition this year. Hooker has put up very good games. This Hooker team can play. And I don't think that they're going to make the same mistakes a Fairview team made last week. So if the Eagles do not want to play tomorrow and they want to just go straight to state, they need to pick it up quick and they need to pick it up now. Missed shot, and that's going to go to Fairview. The Eagles also had a very tough time rebounding against Fairview. There's a 3 for Hooker, and it's good. 11-2. James Sims, no good. JL will get the rebound. He puts it back, and it's good. There we go. JL Torres with the putback. And they're stolen away. Late show. Euro step foul. He makes his first. Two for two from the line goes Leighton. And a fadeaway, that was a nice shot. And a putback is no good. That board, nice board by Hunter Weber there. You need that. So Leighton. Whoa. Close to being a walk. Leighton ISO. Fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound goes to Hooker. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hooker leads 11-6. I'm used to us wearing blue, so I was really confused on who that guy was. And now that's from white. Hooker wants to take their time. They don't want to give the Eagles a chance to come back into this game. And a three from Hooker. That one was deep. No good. The putback swatted away, but it will be called a foul. From the line. Misses his first. Seth Simonek in for Hunter Weber. Misses his second free throw, and that rebound will go to Seth Simonek. So 0 for 2 from the line goes Hooker. Not ideal. James driving in. James draws a foul. Court foul, though. Hooker has 4 fouls to the Eagles' 1. Up to Leighton. That bucket good, and 1. Oh, misses the N1 free throw, though. And a foul on the Eagles. Coach Page unhappy.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 5, Seth Simonek. His first personal, second team foul. Shooting number 2, Keelan Robinson.
Back to the line is Keelan Robinson. And he's 0 for 3. Those are 3 missed points. You don't want that. 38.6 seconds left. Finally makes a free throw. 1 for 4 from the line, 12 to 8, 35 seconds. And that's a bad pass, but it did get tipped by Hooker. JL, that bucket, no good. Gotta hit that one. 20 seconds. This is a 5-on-2 fast break, so Hooker will indeed slow it down. They want this last shot. Taking it back to the Stride logo. 8 seconds. 5, drives in, and that one taken away. 2, 1. So, we will go to the second quarter. Hooker leads 12 over the Hennessey Eagles, 8. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Need fuel for your vehicle? We'll take care of you at 81 Plus Services, or you may know us as 81 Cross Services, located at 410 North Main in Hennessey. We meet your 24-hour fueling needs with diesel, dyed diesel, and 100% gasoline. We accept most major credit cards such as Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and the WEX fleet cards. Come by and see us. We are proud supporters of all our Hennessey Eagles.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Eagle Propane of Hennessey is proud to support all of our area high school athletes. Let them service all of your propane needs. They have the experience to handle your needs large and small. Find out what they can do for you by calling 405-853-4445. Eagle Propane is at the corner of Highways 81 and 51 on the north side of Hennessey. They are proud to service the Hennessey, Enid, and Kingfisher areas for all of your propane needs.
Welcome back. Score 12-8 here in the second quarter. Hennessey Eagles.tv powered by Squirtle. I'm Taylor Labrig, your cameraman Aiden Harden here for the area championship at Stride Bank Center in Eden, Oklahoma. The Eagles continue their trends of shaky first quarters. Down by 4. And JL misses his layup. And a deep three, no good. Rebound will go to JL. He gets it to Layton. Layton drives in, Euro step, draws a foul. Layton will go to the line. This is the most the Eagles have relied on Layton to score all season, and Layton has come in clutch. And, ooh, that's a tough miss on the first. Gotta tie his shoe real quick. Oh, man. Oh, 0 for 2 from the line. Layton has missed his last 3 free throw attempts. Not of the ordinary for Layton. And that one, no good by Hooker. JL, pull-up shot, no good. Oh, man. And that one, no good. Putback is no good. Rebound goes to Seth Simonek. I mean, it's not like Hooker's playing some. In the early first quarter, Hooker was playing good basketball. Since then, it's not like Hooker's playing well. And James Sims missed shot. James Sims and JL Torres have made 1 shot combined. And there we go. Hooker makes the shot. 14-8 now for the first bucket of the second quarter. 5:25 left to play. And Seth misses a shot. Oh, man. Brandon in for Hunter Weber. Oh. 14-8. Hooker drives in, kicks it out for 3. Pump fake, pull up, shot. No, wow. Looked very high, but it dropped 16-8 now. The Eagles, you have to score. You can't go down double digits to a top 10 team in the state. You can't. JL draws a foul.
Fouls on the Bulldogs in 42, Nathan Elmer. His second personal seven, team foul. Headed to the line for two, number 50, J.L. Torres.
JL, a dramatic few jumps off the rim, but
Hennessey, number 10, Garrett Vincent.
so the first points for the Eagles in the second quarter come on 2 free throws. And a 3, that one does not look good. It isn't good, but Fairview, not Fairview. Hooker almost got the rebound. Late show, there you go. See, I know it's much easier said than done, but they only play like this in the last 4 minutes of each quarter. Ugh. And a foul.
Foul on the Eagles, number 50, J.L. Torres. His second personal foul. Third team foul.
That is a break for the Eagles that he traveled because he drilled the 3. Down low and a foul.
Foul on the Eagles, number 3, Chase Simmons. His first personal foul for the team. To the line for two. Number
Just
20,
this team just has to come alive sooner than they do. Two for 2 from the line goes Hooker. So 18-12. Yeah, I mean, you just can't have the slow starts. And James stepped out of bounds.
back in for the Eagles, number 5, Seth Simmons.
Seth checks in for Garrett. Ball tips off the Eagles. 2 minutes, 56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Hooker does have 7 fouls, so anytime they foul, the Eagles will go to the line for a 1-and-1. The Eagles have just 4. And a foul on Hooker.
Bulldog foul number 21,
is an offensive foul, though.
Third personal foul, 8th team foul. Back in for hooker number 0, Braxton Purge.
Yeah, so an offensive foul, so Eagles won't go to the line. Layton Choate. Just give it to Layton every time. Layton has 10 right now, 10 points, I think. Sounds about right. I'm going with it. And floater is no good, and the rebound goes to JL. Layton. ISO. Layton. I mean, oh man. I don't know how well Layton could carry JL, James, Hunter, and Seth, but he's doing a pretty good job of it right now. And no, but in all reality, Layton is playing incredible when it matters the most. Layton, if you missed that Fairview game, Layton went off in the second half. Right now, I believe he has 12 of the Eagles' 16 points. I mean, he's the spark plug, and the Eagles need. And like, now it's not that, I mean, Layton didn't play bad this season, but we haven't seen this Layton Choate in a while. I'm glad that we're seeing it now, because this is when the Eagles need it most, especially with the struggles of late for the Stars, JL and James. And there's only been one shot by any other Eagle not named Layton, James, and JL this game, and that was on the Seth Simonek layup. And missed three. So Layton is out of the game along with JL. A double screen. Timeout called. Layton and JL will check back into the game.
30-second timeout.
I mean, like, I mean, one of the big three, not named Layton, so like one of JL or James, has to get hot if the Eagles want to make a run in state. Like, they're just, with one player going off and then everyone else missing a majority of the shots they take, they're not going to beat, you know, an OCA or Preston. I mean, you might be able to get away with a really good game out of Layton and James, or a really good game out of Layton and JL. But I just don't think that, there's no way that you're going to beat Preston or OCA, and especially Dale, if the only player in the Eagles roster playing playoff basketball is Layton Choate. Hunter Weber for three. Hunter Weber! Boom! And there's the first lead of the game for the Eagles. That's huge. See, that's a guy, and I've talked about him all season. If Hunter can get going, the Eagles, they're so much better as a team. He brings, he is just a momentum. He brings a lot of momentum for the Eagles. And usually he hits his shots when there's momentum going the way of the Eagles. High arcing shot is no good. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds. Layton does not get off the half-court shot. Almost hit it, actually. So, we will go to halftime. The Eagles hold a 19-18 lead following the last second three, or the expiring second three by Hunter Weber. So we'll be back for the third quarter. HennessyEagles.tv, powered by Score. Let's not step on.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and pop tech school.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself.
Sir, you okay?
Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Need fuel for your vehicle? We'll take care of you at 81 Plus Services, or you may know us as 81 Cross Services, located at 410 North Main in Hennessey. We meet your 24-hour fueling needs with diesel, dyed diesel, and 100% gasoline. We accept most major credit cards such as Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and the WEX fleet cards. Come by and see us. We are proud supporters of all our Hennessey Eagles.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Eagle Propane of Hennessey is proud to support all of our area high school athletes. Let them service all of your propane needs. They have the experience to handle your needs large and small. Find out what they can do for you by calling 405-853-4445. Eagle Propane is at the corner of Highways 81 and 51 on the north side of Hennessey. They are proud to service the Hennessey, Enid, and Kingfisher areas for all of your propane needs.
Oklahoma Career Tech's been serving up skills to doers just like you for over 100 years.
But this ain't your great Grammys and Pop Tech School.
Oklahoma's favorite place to learn new skills keeps learning new tricks. Everyone knows the best way to learn is to do it yourself. Sir, you okay? Because you shouldn't have to wait to do what you love. Whatever you choose to do, do you.
Oklahoma Career Tech.
Now is the time to protect your family with Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Internet security is becoming more of a fear every day. Protect your family against malware, viruses, intrusions, cyber attacks, and more. Modern internet deserves modern security. Get the best of both worlds with Pioneer in-home Wi-Fi and the Smart Wi-Fi app. Download the Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app today or visit gopioneer.com for more information.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Welcome back for the second half of the area championship. Hennessey Eagles versus Hooker Bulldogs here at the Stride Bank Center in Eden, Oklahoma. Brought to you here live, HennessyEagles.tv, powered by Squirtle. I'm Taylor Ladwig. Your cameraman is Aiden Harden. Your Hennessey Eagles hold a 19-18 lead. Well, scratch that. Hooker and one bucket is going to put them up by at least one.
Fouls on Hennessey's number 30. Leighton Choate, his first personal foul, first team foul. At the line shooting the end one for Hooker, Keelan Robinson.
Keelan Robinson has been active at the free throw line tonight, and he will make his free throw to give Hooker a 2-point lead. Ooh. And down low, and a charge called on J.L. Torres. And Garrett checked in for JL. And that's a bad pass. Leighton pushes it up the court to James, and James gets on the board for the first time today. A foul. He was already in a bit of foul trouble a little bit early. I'm going to assume he missed the first free throw because Hooker doesn't have any extra points. The mainstay at the line tonight. This is Keelan Robinson again. He goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. So Hooker holds a 22-21 lead here in the third quarter. A 3 by Hunter Weber. That's a tough miss. And there is a travel. In other news, the 101 Bowl, is that what it's called? The 101 Bowl, is that the football game? K101 Bowl? Seth Simonek and Langston Smith were selected for that team. So they have one last run on the gridiron. That is if they don't go to college for it. So congratulations to Seth and Langston on those selections. And misses that. 22-21, 5:50 left to play here in the third. That one's stolen away. Layton pushes it up the court. And he will slow it back down. Shoot it, Seth. Oh. Layton drives in, loses a little possession of it. James, there he goes. James Sims hits his first three of the game. Hooker will tie it right back up. Oh. 24-24. 4.5 minutes left to play. 4 fouls so far on the Eagles, comparative to 1 on Hooker. A little bit of flip-flop from that first half where Hooker had the Eagles in the bonus and the Eagles only had about 4. If I recall correctly. Fadeaway shot is good for Hooker, so they take the lead 26-24. James Sims down low. That shot's good. Finally, James Sims has gotten going. The Eagles offense, it's just so much better when James is going. Layton with the steal. And Layton, pull-up jumper is good. The Eagles playing well in this third quarter. This is just good basketball from both teams. Whereas the first half was nuts. In the corner for 3. Close out from James, and he will pull up from 2 instead and tie the ball game up 28-28. This is good back and forth. My heart can deal with this. And Layton showed. With the bucket, 30-28. We are brought to you here live. HennessyEagles.tv, powered by Squirtle. I'm Taylor Labrig, your cameraman, Aiden Harden. Here at the Stride Bank Center in Enid, Oklahoma, for the area championship between the Hennessey Eagles and the Hooker Bulldogs. And that lob doesn't work and stolen away by Seth. Leighton Show drives it in. Nice moves, but he does miss it, and the rebound will not go his way. And that three, a deep three from amateur range. And Hooker hits a three, and they'll take the lead. And that shot no good. The putback will be ripped away. If you missed a lot of this game and you want to recap, well, you're in luck. You're welcome to head over to All by Hennessey following the game, either tomorrow or late tonight. There'll be a full recap posted by yours truly, explaining to you how this entire game went and how we got here. 31-30 with 1:20 to play, and Seth Simonek heads to the line. Seth misses his first. Seth misses his second. And that turnaround shot is no good, but he will get his own board and draws a foul. Hooker to the line. Jail Torres, Garrett Vinson will check into this one. The Eagles have 6 fouls so far in this third quarter. Not what you want going into a clutch fourth. Brandon Rodriguez and Seth Simonek will check out. Brandon really wanted me to emphasize to get his last name right, because apparently I've been saying it wrong. So there you go, Brandon. Rodriguez. The chant for the student section does not work, and Hooker takes a 33-30 lead. And a bucket by J.L. Torres. .20 seconds. A boring chant, and I agree with it. But a three from Hooker will not fall. J.O. Torres will get it up to Layton, and we will not get the final second shot off. So we go to the fourth quarter. Hooker holds the lead 33-32. But if you watch any of Eagle basketball, you know that the fourth quarter is where they really come to play. So we'll see if that lead's hold up. We're about to hear for the fourth quarter. Hennessey Eagles.tv, powered by Score.
Need fuel for your vehicle? We'll take care of you at 81 Plus Services, or you may know us as 81 Cross Services, located at 410 North Main in Hennessey. We meet your 24-hour fueling needs with diesel, dyed diesel, and 100% gasoline. We accept most major credit cards such as Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and the WEX fleet cards. Come by and see us. We are proud supporters of all our Hennessey Eagles.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Welcome back. HennessyEagles.tv. Blah, 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 blah. I'm Taylor Ladwig, your cameraman, Aiden Harden. Yeah, here for the area championship, Hennessey Eagles versus Hooker Bulldogs to decide who goes to state and who plays more basketball tomorrow. JL with the fadeaway shot, no good. To start off the fourth quarter for the Eagles, they trail by 1. The Eagles team is 22-3 on the season, including an undefeated record at home. And it slips out of James' hands. Those mistakes can't happen. Ooh, man. 7 minutes now remains. Score still sits the same, and as I say that, Kalen Robinson hits a shot, and Hooker leads by 3, 35-32. And Layton will draw a foul. (35-34). And there's a travel on Hooker. (35-34). Layton drives in. Layton draws another foul. Went 2 for 2 just a few seconds ago. We'll see if he can. See if he can't replicate that success. Makes his first, ties this game. And makes the second, of course, so. Eagles lead, and it's turnover. And another bucket. Hunter Weber hits his shot, and it's 38-35, but a foul on Hooker. So Hooker will go to the line. And Hooker goes 1 for 2 from the line.
Timeout call on the floor by Hooker. This will be a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout called for Hooker. 38-36 here in the area championship at Stride Bank Center in Enid, Oklahoma. The winner of this game advances straight to state at the Big House in Oklahoma City on fairgrounds. I'm sure you've been there, whether it be for sports or for rodeos or whatever. Pretty iconic spot, I guess you could say, in the Oklahoma City Metro. But we come out of the timeout. Hennessey with the lead. James Sims, there he goes. Once again, and that one's thrown away. Once again, if you're looking for an in-depth recap of this game because you missed some of it or you just simply don't want to watch the rest of it, you're welcome to go over to All About Hennessey. It'll be posted sometime at the end of this game or tomorrow. And J.L. Torres from deep hits a three. This team just plays better in the fourth quarter. I don't know what it is, but at least they play really, really well for one of the quarters. Timeout called.
Timeout called by Hennessey. This will be a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout for the Eagles. This, I believe, is the biggest, no, I know, actually, that it's the biggest lead of the game for the Eagles at 43-36. 4.5 minutes remains here in the fourth quarter. Now, unfortunately, if the Eagles win this game, it'll be the last game that I will announce for this basketball season until, well, this sports season in general, until next year, starting with softball, because not allowed to do state because OSSAA are not very nice and want to make it pay-per-view. And a charge. So, if the Eagles win this game, it'll be farewell from me until I am a junior and an entire summer has gone by. And a steal by Hunter Weber. Nice layup! And the Eagles now lead by 9. Fake the Euro step and just went straight up. Hooker not very happy with the calls, but like, I mean, they're not wrong. And an air ball from Hooker. Did the refs do that one? 3.5 minutes now. Ooh, spin move. Down to JL. 11-point lead. Hooker stumbling. And the Eagles aren't fumbling. Wow, I can rhyme. Look at me go. And a 3 from Hooker. Doesn't look good. It's not good. Bounces off the top. And a rebound for Hunter. The Eagles going to take this one slow. Under 3 minutes to play now. An 11-point lead. This would be an astronomical sell if they were to somehow lose this one. Layton almost loses it, gets it to Seth. Yeah, I mean, they're going to take time. The more time that goes off this clock, the less probable it is for Hooker to somehow crawl back into this one. They would need 4 threes to fall and a timeout called. Well, when it rains, it pours, and in this case, Hooker did not bring an umbrella, as it is 47-36, and the Eagles are on a scoring run, to say the least. Hooker trails by 11, and they only have 2 minutes, 10 seconds to somehow crawl back into it, and they don't even have the ball. I mean, they need to get a 3, a turnover, a 3, a turnover, a 3, a turnover, a 3, and then they lead. They need to play picture-perfect basketball if they want any chance at this. Believe it or not, that's much easier said than done. It's not even really easily said. A 3, a turnover, a 3, a turnover, a 3, a turnover, and a 3. Say it a lot times fast, because it's not very easy. And JL puts it up and 1! Regan is okay. I thought that was like some celebration, but I think he's just going to the bathroom or something. I have no idea. But he just ran, whatever that was. But and 1 for JL Torres. Tack on the free throw, and it's a 14-point lead. So now they need a 3, a turnover, a 3, a turnover, a 3, a turnover, a 3, a turnover, a 3, a turnover. and a 3, maybe. Yeah, now the crowd has shifted much in favor of the Eagles. An NBA range 3 drops for Hooker, but it's too little too late. And a foul. I don't know what that means. Hunter will go to the line. 50-39. Misses the free throw though. And a 3, tough miss. Jump ball goes to Hooker. So, the Eagles are going to advance to state at the Big House. Hooker, unfortunately for them, is going to have to be back here tomorrow playing more basketball. The Eagles get the weekend off, and they head to state next week. Unfortunately, that game and any games following it will not be streamed on HennessyEagles.tv. I believe you'll have to buy a subscription to NFHS. That's got to be goaltending. Another 3 for Hooker. That one will fall. It doesn't really matter. I mean, that was textbook goaltending. That one was going to go in for Seth, and the guy just slammed his hand on the wrist, or not, slammed his hand on the rim, made the entire basket shake, and the ball didn't fall. Literally textbook goaltending. You may as well have gone into the basket, took the ball out, and then threw it at Seth and said, hey, no, 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 no. You don't get that bucket. But it's okay. 32 seconds remains, and the Eagles lead by 8. But yeah, that, unless by some crazy circumstance I'm allowed to do state, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to. OSSAA doesn't allow it. So, I bid you all farewell. Thank you all for watching another great season of announcing for me. Made a lot of strides this year. Made a lot of strides towards my own goals this year. And we'll be back next year, of course, for softball, football, basketball. But yeah, as this clock will eventually tick to 0, the Eagles head to state next week. Okay, let's chill. That 3 is off. Okay. Whew. That's a 2. Doesn't fall. Rebound goes to JL, and they're going to foul him. No, it's going to be a jump ball. Seth will check in for Garrett. Ooh. I mean, what's the... Yeah, I mean, I guess there is a world that Hooker could come back. I just don't. I find that world to be about wherever Harry Potter lives, maybe, or maybe the Amazing World of Gumball. Layden hits his first. Or Jake from Adventure Time. It's a pretty nice world. I'm sure Hooker would love to be there if it meant they were winning this game, but they're not going to. They're going to call a foul. Oh my goodness. Dragging out the inevitable. Ugh. Hooker will go to the line for 3. I am so willing to eat my own words if Hooker was somehow able to come back 10 points in the next 12 seconds. Makes his first. 9 points. Makes a second. If this ends up where that completely missed goaltending call actually comes back to bite the Eagles, that's going to suck so bad. And a foul. Layden go to the line again. 7-point lead. That's the 10th foul, so he will get 2 free throws regardless if he misses the first. Layden makes the first. And he makes the second. So again, the lead is extended to 9 points. Chuck up a 3. It will not fall. Chuck up a 2. It will not fall. Please don't foul. Okay. So the inevitable is evitable. The Eagles are area champions, and they will head to state. Man. It's been a great ride this season. The Eagles 23-3. And again, if this is the last time, which is very likely that you hear my voice for the rest of this school year, I thank you all so much for an amazing year. And the Eagles 23-3 head to the Big House in OKC on Fairgrounds next week for the state playoffs. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe. Have a good night. Brought to you here live. HennessyEagles.tv, powered by Squirtle. I'm Taylor Ladrig. Your cameraman was Aiden Harden. And the Eagles are area champions.